Hi guys, and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to look at this Discover the Seasons book. And this I'm going to use for the ephemera. And look at the leaves. This paper is really, the cover is perfect for just cutting this out and layering or possibly making a tag with. So this is a good book. It has a lot of great things in it that you can use. And it's discovering the seasons. So it'll give you something like this. It says, like jeweled ballerinas who float on the air from bud to flower so smartly, bright hummingbirds dance with elegant flair, announcing nature's party. So you could fussy cut that. You could use this word spring. You could just literally use this whole page. Nothing wasted. And then there's the tortoise, desert tortoise. But it's just filled with lots of good stuff, lots of good things to cut out. Now, one of the things I will do with this book is if I can't use it as ephemera, I'll cut the pages up and I'll use my stamps, my punch, we call them punch stamps? Paper punches. Ooh, I knew I'd get that word in a minute. Paper punches. So look at this. Isn't that the best? So this is things that, and see all that blue and that green. If you didn't want the page itself, you could just die cuts, paper punches. You could cut tags with it and then just redecorate. Look at those cattails. So this covers all the seasons. And then look at these butterflies. Go slow so it doesn't blur. You could actually watercolor those and cut those out and use them. Look at the berries that can be fussy cut. And this is things to do in the summer. And then here comes fall. And fall is totally my absolute favorite. So you could actually fussy cut this little squirrel out and use him. Get this page turned. It wants to go 2 pages at a time. Look at this. Look at this woodpecker. Isn't he gorgeous? Look at that background. That's fantastic. And so I always thought woodpeckers were bad for trees. Turns out what they do is they just peck a hole big enough to stuff it with bugs and stuff so that in the winter they can come back. But look at these beautiful leaves that can be die cut. This is perfect. And then there's all that blue for your die cuts. And then here, look at this fall item. Probably moved that too fast, but look at this. It does not have to be the Edith Holden stuff. Her books are just perfect and wonderful to have. But if you come across something like this in a yard sale, then it's perfect. Now, I don't know about where you live, but here in my community, we have give a book, take a book. And they're like little houses that they look like little houses and they're filled with books. Look at this beautiful winter. This is just so awesome. But back to what I was saying is you can go and you can do give a book, take a book. So you could take books that you really, if you have one in your neighborhood, doing this one-handed, guys. If you have one in your neighborhood and you go and you look through, maybe you'll see a book like this. And then just take a book, maybe you've read it and you don't want it anymore, just take it and drop it off. But this is gorgeous. Now I'm going to go and pull another book. Look at this. This is just perfect. Look at this pumpkin. Look at this pumpkin. So this book is totally usable. I want to tell you, I either got this free or I paid like 50 cents for it. But it's the perfect book for junk journaling. Okay, be right back. Uh-oh, guys, hold on. Okay, sorry about that. I realized I had you upside down. Okay, so this came off of a calendar, and it was an NPR, National Public Radio calendar, and each one of these pages was scheduled for each month. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut these out, and I'm going to make hidden paper clips with them. And I'll find a journal, or I'll find somebody who wants them, and I'll either gift or sell or put them in a journal that I'm going to sell. So those are really good. Okay, up next is this book, and it's called Animal Babysitters. Again, this one's good because it has a lot of different photos in it. And again, even if you don't use the photo, it has a lot of times some really good paper. So if you just go through and you're feeling the paper, like this is perfect for die cuts, this is perfect for paper punch, this is perfect for tags. You could cut tags out of this, redecorate, or maybe you're going to do an animal journal and you would like all of this. Maybe you're going to do a safari journal. It's up to the individual, but again, also you can utilize this paper for its texture, the colors, and go, the sky's the limit. Like, I mean, you could cut this out and you could put this along the side of a nature journal. You could put that in a nature journal. You could put this guy in a nature journal. Look at him with that bug looking in and saying, "Hey, Mama, look what I brought the babies. Lunch is here." So there's so much you could do. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? And so it doesn't always have to be necessarily the perfect book or anything like that. It's Pam at the Paper Outpost that says, "Nothing is trash until proven so," or something like that. And so it's true. I mean, even the book cover on this one, how sometimes the book covers are real glossy. This one isn't. This one's a really good paper. So this one I'll probably cut up and use for something. So all of this to say, guys, is it doesn't matter where you find it. Look for stuff that's like inexpensive. These are perfect. I was gifted some old vintage encyclopedias. And hang on, and I'll get one of those and show you what I mean. Okay, this is an old encyclopedia. It's a vintage. These were for children back in the day, like, way back in the day. I'm not going to say how far, but again, it's got so many things in it that could be used for botanical journals, seasonal journals, informational journals. Look at this, transportation. Look at the guy on his bicycle down there. I mean, like I said, the sky's the limit. Now, I have several of these that, this one actually is mine. Well, they're all mine, but this one I'm keeping. Look at the beautiful bees. Now, there's so many things you could make with this. Oh, but also to say, I'm having my D-Stash sale on Saturday. So if you're seeing this, you may want to go over there and check it out. I'm going to be doing subscriber giveaways. I'm going to be doing random giveaways. I'm going to be doing I'm almost ready to call it dollar days, because a lot of this, like I have several of these. These are good. What I decided not to keep because I just need the space will be $1. This one, not in the sale. Okay, so also on these ones, if you go over and you see Al John, she does a lap book. And if you see her lap books, you would probably just want these for that purpose alone. I'm not a lap book person, although I think I'm going to try one. But what makes these desirable for the lap books is they're all exactly the same size. So that would be half your battle, is finding 4 of these the same size. Or I think she said 4. 2 or 4. I can't remember. If it was 2 for $2, you've already got your lap book. So go over there and check her out. And I want to thank you guys for watching and keep subscribing. I will see you soon.